Teru Mikami, Kira's #1 fanboy, the man who made writing names look like a religious ritual, and probably the only guy in the anime who made saying delete sound like a battle cry. But jokes aside, Mikami, honestly, one of the most interesting and overlooked characters in Death Note. He wasn't just a follower, he was what Light wanted the world to be like, completely devoted, completely obedient, and completely blind. Before he even met Light, Mikami already had a god complex of his own. He was the kind of guy who saw everything as black and white, good or evil, justice or chaos, no in between. And honestly, that came from his past, being bullied, feeling powerless, and seeing society constantly reward bad people. So when he found the Death Note, he didn't hesitate for a second. He genuinely believed he was chosen, that Kira was divine justice, and he was the hand that carried it out. And that's the scary part, because Mikami wasn't pretending. He believed every single thing he said. In all truth, he was what Light was supposed to become, a morally grey person who believed in both good and evil. When Light picked Mikami as his proxy, it was like finding the perfect soldier. This guy didn't question orders, didn't get greedy, and didn't hesitate. He followed Kira's will like it was the gospel. To Light, Mikami was ideal, but to us, he was the warning sign. He's the result of when you give blind faith to someone who doesn't deserve it. Mikami's loyalty was so absolute that it blinded him. He never once doubted himself and asked if Kira could be wrong. He was so obsessed with purity that he forgot humanity isn't meant to be pure. We're flawed and that's okay, but in Mikami's mind, flaws meant failure, and failure had to be deleted. After all his devotion, all his faith, he gets betrayed by the one person he worshipped. Light never cared for Mikami, he just used him. And the moment Mikami slips up, Light acted like he didn't even exist. You can literally see the heartbreak in his face when everything falls apart. For Mikami, it wasn't just a losing game, it was like God abandoned him. And that's really what Mikami represents. He's the idea that faith, even in something you think is good, can be dangerous when it replaces your own judgment. Mikami didn't need the Death Note to be dangerous, he just needed someone to tell him he was right. He's the perfect disciple not because he was strong or smart, but because he never stopped to think for himself. At first, Light saw Mikami as the dream disciple, someone who completely understood Kira's ideology. No questions, no hesitations. To Light, Mikami was proof that his message worked. He didn't see Mikami as a person, he saw him as validation, like finally, someone who gets it. Mikami's absolute faith fed Light's ego. It made him feel like a god, not because he was one, but because someone actually worshipped him like one. Once Light realised Mikami's loyalty was unshakable, he stopped treating him like a follower and started using him like a tool. Mikami became the perfect cover, the guy who would write names, follow orders, and never betray him. Light trusted Mikami's devotion, not his judgment. That's why he never gave Mikami real freedom. He just needed someone predictable. Mikami wasn't a partner like Misa, he wasn't a challenge like L, he was a chess piece, a bishop who moved exactly when the king commanded. At the very end, when Mikami makes one fatal mistake, using the real Death Note instead of a fake, Light's entire attitude flips. He doesn't defend him, he doesn't even hesitate, he just throws him away. That's the moment that proves it. Light never loved Kira's followers, he only loved being worshipped. And Mikami, the perfect disciple, ended up being the perfect example of what blind faith costs. But anyway guys, if you guys did enjoy the video, a like and a subscribe would always be appreciated, because it does take me a while to get these kind of videos out. And I think I found my niche now, like I'm set in stone with this Death Note. I think it's kind of my niche, or just anime in general. I feel like it's good. I still will post gaming, of course. I've got some plans for that. Me and my mate were planning to do a couple of playthroughs on things, so we'll probably record it and things like that. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys.